What's happening, everybody? It's Jay Chase. Like, subscribe, share, dive, duck, dip, dive, dodge. Hey, I am back in Facebook jail again for another 30 days, and I'll tell you why. A few months ago, I was a member of an international scooter group worldwide, and I was watching two guys argue about the failed sale and purchase of a scooter. Two white guys. And they were so angry at each other, they start calling each other the N-word. Now, I'm not exactly sure why people use that word anyway, especially white people. You should already know by now that there's only one race of people that can actually use that word, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but that's just how it is. It is what it is. So I'm watching these two guys basically fight on Facebook Marketplace about the failed sale of a scooter, calling each other the N-word back and forth. So I get involved. I figured I'd give my 2 cents, and I chime in and say, white people crazy. That's it. White people crazy. And I got banned for 30 days. Fast forward a few months to last month. Last month, I was almost put in jail because there was an article online that was about a woman that was caught driving 120 or 140 something miles an hour. So, when she got pulled over, she told the police, God told me to drive that fast. So, in the comments section of the said article, I decided that I'm going to post a song. The song is on YouTube. It's by a band called Nsfw, and the name of the song is called Jesus Built My Hot Rod. I actually thought it was really funny. I thought it was spot on. Lady gets caught doing 120 something miles an hour. She gets pulled over by the police. The police ask her why, and she says, God told me to drive that fast. So, Nsfw, Jesus Built My Hot Rod, that should have been, they should go like hand in hand there. That should have been perfect. But no, it wasn't perfect. I got a warning for that. And that brings me up to this month. I'm not sure if you've ever seen the web feed called Tipsy Bartender. It's a black guy. He's an amazing bartender. He's funny as hell. He's a great storyteller, plus he knows how to cook. So when you go to his websites, well, he's got food, he's got booze, especially drinks, all different kinds of drinks. And I watched this guy. I've been following this guy for years. Well, he had a post yesterday, and his post was about Swedish fish-flavored mojito. Now, I'm not a big fan of mojitos, but I am a huge fan of Swedish fish. So I figured that I would check out the feed. I signed into the feed. It was live, and there was about 3,000 people there. And there was comments about how many people like Swedish fish. The Swedes do not make those fish. That's just the name of the fish, Swedish fish. So for ha-has, I decided that I'm going to put in the feed those crazy Swedes, ... Well, that was labeled hate mail, and that got me put back in Facebook jail for 30 days. What this is actually going to do is this is going to signify the beginning of the end for me on Facebook. You see, Facebook has been under investigation on how the 2016 and 2020 elections were both handled. It seems that our federal government feels that Facebook has interfered with our elections and has had Zuckerberg under scrutiny and under federal investigation for at least 4 or 5 years. I also know that Facebook took one of the biggest fines ever for basically spreading fake and false facts. So Facebook takes money for these fake and false facts advertisements. They take money, billions of dollars of money, and then when Zuckerberg's under investigation, he likes to point the finger at the 3- and 4-man crew of a mom and pop newspaper that they just want to post a little bit of shock value to try to get some viewers or some readers in their newspaper. So the billion-dollar asshole is going after the penny-pinching mom and pop reporting publication. So Facebook is denying that they've interfered with our elections when they have. We all know they have. And Zuckerberg would rather point the finger at all these little teeny tiny mom and pop publications that are just trying to get subscribers and viewers and whatnot. Instagram has been proven by our federal government. Instagram causes eating disorders and emotional disorders in young girls and teenage girls. Facebook, I absolutely believe, is toxic and poison, and I was hoping at one time or another my opinion would change about Facebook, but I have created a place where I will always be remembered of my friends dying, my mom and my dad dying, and to be totally honest with you, I'm not really interested in looking at that shit every day, all year long, year after year after year. So, in approximately 28 days, 12 hours, I'm making my final video. I am getting a permanent ban from Facebook. I am letting Zuckerberg know how I feel about him. I'm letting Facebook know how I feel about him. I'm also letting anti-Trumpers and Democrats know how they feel about him. So one more time, 28 days, 12 hours. Stay tuned for my last video. I'm getting off social media. I'm not really sure about YouTube, but Facebook is shit. Zuckerberg is shit. They're independent fact checkers. Nonsense. Garbage platform. So that's it. That's what I wanted to tell you. Crazy Swedes got me put in jail for 30 days. I did send a message to Facebook saying, who the fuck is monitoring my page? And didn't anybody care to look at the conversation that was being had in the feed? I mean, I just think it's a little stupid to basically ban somebody for saying crazy white people or, those crazy Swedes. Facebook is just a shit platform, and I'm looking for that permanent ban. 28 days, 12 hours, watch for my video, and I guess that's going to be it. All I'm going to ask you to do is share it, because once they delete it, nobody's going to see it. So 28 days, 12 hours, check out my final video.